Unfortunately, I've been trying to force the same bronzy summer makeup routine all year round, and it's starting to look really bad on my February post-winter complexion. I fear sometimes my face is looking a little too orange or a little too rosy, so I watched some videos and we're gonna try a winter makeup routine. I have pretty much all new products for this as well, so I'm excited to try them out. Instead of going in with bronzing drops like usual, I just went straight in with the Saie Star Glow. And now I'm gonna conceal any red spots. I'm mixing together this concealer and foundation to match my skin tone. Okay, I actually think that was a good color match. I think this is the most flawless my skin has ever looked. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer. I was always told that I brighten up my under eyes too much, so I was shade matched with a more neutral colored concealer. I always like the high contrast makeup, but I was told my facial features are so defined that I don't really need very high contrast makeup. I feel like that looks a little bit yellow, but we're gonna blend it out and hope for the best. Wow, I actually do think that looks really good. I feel like it does have a little bit of a yellow undertone, but I feel like my natural complexion kind of does too, so I think it looks good. Next, I'm gonna use the Saie Sunmelt in light bronze. I recently got this and it's probably the lightest bronzer that I have. I feel like I always go way too dark and it looks too orange, so I think I'm gonna like how this looks all together. I'm also only putting it in these areas and on my forehead. Instead of blending it out with that same brush, I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush to blend it out. That way I don't turn half of my face just brown. Like, that just looks so smooth. Next, for the forehead, you really want to blend it into your hairline. I tend to see people that don't blend in their bronzer into their hairline and it looks so unnatural, especially in the winter when you're using a bronzer that's way too dark, because I'm guilty. I think that looks amazing and natural. I don't look too orange and bronze, but my face is still sculpted. Next, for blush, I die by this Sweetie Saie blush, but it is coral, which tends to make your face look more orange, which I didn't think of. So I've been told to try and use a rosy or berry colored blush. This is Makeup by Mario. I've never tried it. I don't really know how much to use or how pigmented it is, so I'm just gonna use a brush and see. Okay, so that wasn't overwhelming, but it's super pretty. I can definitely see what they mean by more of a berry or rose colored blush, because nothing about me looks too orange right now. Then I'm gonna put just whatever's left on the brush on my nose. So far, I'm actually really liking how this is turning out. It is a little bit glowy, so I'm gonna go in with some airbrush powder underneath my eyes and in my T-zone. Now I'm gonna go with highlighter. This is the pink highlighter that I usually use. I feel like it just kind of amplifies the blush and the glow. And then I usually don't do this all the time, but I'm gonna take this cookie highlighter and just put it on the bridge and tip of my nose and also my inner corners. Now for eyes, I've been told lining my waterline with a darker color does suit me well, but a black is usually too harsh, so I'm gonna use a light brown eyeshadow. I do this a lot, but I usually underline it in black, so I want to see if this is less harsh. I feel like I like that. It makes my eyes pop. I'm just gonna go in with mascara top and bottom. Also for my eyelids, I would normally put bronzer on them, but I naturally kind of have a pink underhue on my eyelids, and I feel like it kind of ties together the rosy look. Now for lips, I'm gonna do more of a berry color that would match the blush. Absolutely love this liner color. I don't know why I stopped using it. In the winter, I'm definitely a berry girl, and in the summer, I think I'm definitely a coral girl. I'm starting to learn that, so I'm just gonna go over this with a little lip oil. Okay, I actually really like this lip combo. Lastly, I'm just going to set everything into place. Okay, and there you have it. The makeup is complete. I actually really like it. My ears are the same color as my face. My hairline is blended out. Jawline is not 10 shades darker than my neck. And I think this makeup look is actually very fitting for my complexion. So let me know your guys' thoughts, and maybe this is your sign to try out some winter makeup too. I gotta go. I hope this helped anyone that needed it. Peace out. Love you. Bye.